This is Kupfull with Kennedi Marie, and we're back on another episode via Zoom session. And I have the owner of Hot Steamy Yoga, Bryan Vault, on my show. So first, I have to ask, how are you doing today?
Man, I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Just trying to stay focused during these times,
Right.
Stay motivated, definitely. So,
Right.
yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's all where we at.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. So, hot steamy yoga. I want to know, what does this consist of, and then what should someone expect or bring to a class when they show up?
Man, hot steaming yoga, just like it said, it's steamy and hot. I think you should just come open-minded, ready to try some different things, meaning your meditation can be totally different from sometimes how we meditate. You're stretching or doing yoga. I have a lot of people that have done yoga for many years and come in to my sessions and get another type of outlook of yoga. It's very challenging. Everyone that comes in, they say this is one of the most challenging yogas that they have ever done. And they keep coming back because of how challenging it is. But it's great. It's a great atmosphere. I think coming into it, you'll love it.
Okay, that's great. It sounds like a very challenging class, but it sounds like it's worth it. I want to know, how does your passion transfer into the energy that you bring as a teacher at every class?
The people faces, when I'm big off of face and energy, I knew, because I was one of the people that's coming to take the class for the first time, and I knew how I felt when I first done that yoga. But my biggest thing, my passion is just to help. I love to see anybody that can move up or benefit from anything. And I know this hot yoga is so great for a person. Mm-hmm. So every class I've treated like it's the first time for everyone.
Yeah.
Because every time in every pose, getting something out of it is so beneficial. And that's what I love to see. Stories that they tell me after the class, like, man, this was great. I loved it. I need this in my life, and that's what my high is.
Okay, so I'm sure that when they enter the class, they feel that energy and you get them comfortable, because when starting something new, you're always real bashful and scared and shy. So, yeah.
Well, that's why I started off with a light 2-minute meditation. I just kind of let everyone, all your thoughts settle in, because when you're walking into something that you've never seen and unfamiliar with, your mind starts to, wonder a lot. So I do a 2-minute meditation, just kind of keep and just kind of let everything come to. So, and I think that helps everyone break the ice for the first time.
Yeah, I can imagine, just a little woosah before you get started.
Exactly, a little woosah.
Before you were an actual teacher, you were also a student for 9 years in heated yoga. And so during this time, what did you learn or experience about yourself when you were pushed to the limit?
Man, 7 years I've been really practicing heated yoga. I think my first few years when I was introduced to it, I didn't take it serious. One of my best friends introduced it to me. So, and we just kind of kept each other accountable as we tried different studios, or we would sit at one studio. So I picked up so much. So many different energies, so many different challenges. And every teacher or every class, they're nothing the same. So you coming into a new field, that's how I feel like when I was coming into yoga, like, man, it's about to go to work, what teacher is going to push me to my limit. But every class, it's a hobby that you have to come back and try to do it. And I'm so competitive. So I just kept it going. And so in the last 6 years, I was solid. I was on maybe 4 or 5 times a day.
That's great. That sounds like you were very consistent, which is the key whenever you're pursuing something. So was there ever like a time you step out of class like, I never knew that my body could do that? Like, that was crazy.
Yeah. That in a nutshell. It's some poses that you be like, man, that can't be for no guy to do. You know what I'm saying? Or you be like, man, I'm at an age I shouldn't be able to do that. But
Yeah.
you see a 60-year-old lady coming in there and she's bending and turning, or 60-year-old man that had a hip replacement said he's been doing this 3 or 4 times a day. Now he can run marathons, like that type of things. Oh man, I need it.
Yeah, it definitely motivates you. Like, get your game up.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so I definitely want to get into the benefits. So why should someone enroll into a high steamy yoga class?
And before every class, especially for new people that come into class, I always I don't single them out, but I ask you what are certain things that you're looking for. Mm-hmm. And usually you have the ones that are like, I just want to burn calories. You have some that want flexibility. You have some people that are muscle toning. You have some people come, like, it is so much.
Yeah.
And the detoxing, like all these things that you're going to get it. I can't make it up. Like, and these are the things that they're bringing that is just said, man, I want to do. And I was like, hey, this place is going to do it for me. So with that being said, the sweating and the strengthening of your lungs for your breathing, I do 2 sets of breathing. I end the class with a breathing. So you really getting so many benefits. Great for skin. I can go on and on. But for the main thing, I think everyone that does hot yoga can find something out of it that's going to be beneficial.
Okay, yes, those sound like lovely benefits. So when during these classes, you have 26 postures that you go through. And so is there any posture that it's like maybe your favorite or that you enjoy the most?
Oh, man, do I enjoy the most? I was always taught the one that hurts the most is maybe the one that you need the most.
Yeah.
So I have it's a camel pose. It's a kind of a bend. You bend backwards, kind of open your chest up, and you lean back, pull back. It's a little yoga pose. I think that might be my pose if I have to have. Yeah. So I call it the camel.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. So we are going to take a break, and it's game time with K Marie. So the game for today is what if. So basically, I have some what if phrases for you, and you just have to fill in the blank with whatever you feel like matches with you. So you ready?
Okay.
So the first one is, if blank was an Olympic sport, I'd get a gold medal.
If blank was an Olympic sport, I'll get a gold medal. Man, you know, and this is personally to your heart. What I'm good at, man, that I'm gonna ask my son. You know, man, I can dance. They need to help. Yeah.
So we a dancer. Okay. So you get a gold medal.
Yeah, sign me up. Put my stamp on my medal.
Okay, I got you. So, second one is, if I could get paid to eat blank, I'd be a millionaire.
Oh. Man. My fruit. I'm gonna die hard and eat fruit.
No, vegetarians.
I think I'll run it up. I'll be a multi-millionaire.
Yeah. Okay. So the third one is, if I could live anywhere, blank would be my new home. So they'll just have to catch you there.
Got to bring hot yoga. We got to bring hot steamy yoga there, huh?
Yep, you would.
Where you want to live at?
Los Angeles.
My son said, let's take it to LA.
Okay, let's go to LA. I like it. Nice weather too. All right. So if I could go see blank performing live, that would be so dope.
Oh my God. Don't do me like that. Man, we can't make it a fest and have 3 or 4 different lineups there.
Okay, we could. So you can give me like 3 or 4 different people that if you saw all of them live in one night, it would just complete the whole Your whole
Oh,
workbook.
well, my R&B, John, we're gonna keep it R&B for half of the night.
Okay.
Man, I grew up off of Jagged Edge. I ain't gonna take us too far back. We're gonna stay. I'm Jagged Edge. You can have some 112. Who else I want to see? D'Angelo,
No.
All right.
Maxwell. Man, we're gonna have a nice time. Man, we can go on and
Yeah,
on.
that sounds like a nice time.
It's gonna be one of them.
All right.
Just
I like the setup already.
Yeah.
How about you?
It sounds like it would be definitely dope. So yeah. So the next one is, if I was a superhero, I would hope blank would be my power.
Oh, that lightning.
So I'm talking about some lightning. Man, I would like to see the future. I would like to see what transpire, what's coming, especially in times that we are in. I just like to see it through, so I can be able to prepare my family, friends, and all of us to let's be ahead.
Definitely, that preparation is essential. So yeah, that sounds like a pretty good superpower to have. Okay, so the next one is, if I could blank, my life would be so much easier. So is there something that you just wish that you could do that would bring conveniency to your life? Like, yes, I needed that.
Good down here.
I just think where I'm at now, I just think it's more about just being more patient. I think it's more patient that I get. Things are starting to transpire and things are coming forward. And as they say, you get older, things are kind of age and you see things different. So I just think more patience, and I think life will continue to be good.
All right, I like it. Yeah, I definitely agree with that patience, because sometimes it runs thin. So
Okay, you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down.
definitely live in the moment, be in the moment, just take it one day at a time. I agree. All right, so the next one is, if I could get rerun episodes of blank, I'd be happy for life.
You doing it. You just, man, listen. Of course, we gotta have your Martin on. Martin is a must that everyone has watched it, and we still watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Movies, man, I love all my Denzels, one of my favorite actors.
So yeah, that's plenty of movies in itself right there. You say Denzel.
Yeah.
All right, so next one is, if I had one day left to live, I would spend it doing blank.
Man, family. I'm big on family.
Yeah.
I have my son, and if I had to go, that's my day. I need to see him having a blast. We're gonna have family, everybody together.
Kicking it around the people you love. That's the best thing. So
that's good. That's all I need.
I agree. All right, so I got two more for you. So if I had a bad day, I know blank would make my day.
Man, we talking about one of the key things of the topic is how Steamy go. I wouldn't just recommend it just because you're a person that I know, but I would tell a stranger, man, try it out. You're gonna push yourself in different ways, and it's gonna have so many benefits, and it's gonna release whatever that you want. So frustration or anything of that nature.
All right, cool. Gotcha. I like it. High steamy yoga will make your day better, y'all.
Right.
All right, so the last one is, if they stopped making blank, I don't know what I would do.
Man, they stopped taking things off of Pinterest and YouTube. I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yes, Pinterest is my place. That's funny.
What?
Yes.
Man, Pinterest I'm going to Pinterest before I go to Google.
Same.
Yeah. So keep my YouTube and Pinterest up, please.
All right. I feel you 100% on that. So that was the end of game time. What if? I hope that you enjoyed that. We got to learn a little bit about you. So
Mhm.
we're gonna get into right back into the questions. And so, no matter how much physical activity one person does, it doesn't top the benefits and the effect that having a healthy diet has. It's like very essential to just maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And so, what tips or insider experience do you have on just being committed to having that healthy lifestyle, healthy diet?
Man, dieting is everything. I don't care how you can get around it. You can put in hours in any gym. You can run all your marathons. You can keep coming to get your body to where you want or different results. Dieting is everything. So me telling you to come do yoga this many times and you want your body to look this type of way, I'm going to ask you what you're putting in. So dieting is everything, and there's so many different diets, and I've never been the one to tell you the diet that I'm doing is going to work for you, and it's vice versa. So there's so many, but you have to be aware of just what you're putting in. So with that being said, when I even got into yoga, maybe my 5th year of practicing, I gave up something. I just gave up meat. I don't eat any meat. So it's going on 5 years, no meat, and my body has changed tremendous. So with that being said, my diet has changed. So yeah, you have to be real conscious and aware, and your diet is first for it all.
Yes, it is. So yeah, that's great that you made that commitment to stop eating meat. I am on another path. I can't stop having chicken. I don't know if I can ever give it up, but I commend you. I commend
Man,
you on a healthy diet.
chicken, you can do, I mean, it's baby steps to everything in moderation.
It's definitely another thing, moderation. So it's kind of like when you start in this healthy lifestyle, it's like you just want to cut everything off. But I think, having that moderation helps go into that next step, into that next.
Right. Exactly. You're absolutely right. So that was an eye opener for me. I was once again, when I was introduced to the yoga about 7 years ago, I was weighing every bit about 259, 260 borderline, just all out of whack. And I knew health problems probably would occur or coming sooner than later. So I just made a decision to try to eliminate something and just see where it goes and where it takes you. And, being conscious of your health is beneficial.
Yeah, definitely is. Best when you realize that you need that change. It's kind of different when you're hearing it from other people. Once you realize it, it's like it ain't nothing else to do but to do it.
Nothing. That's it. Nothing else.
I agree. So another thing that I feel like you have some expertise on is traveling. So you have lived and traveled to various places, and that's something that I promote on my podcast. I encourage all my listeners to travel, experience the world. Is something great to just have and just embrace. And so what's something that you appreciate most about traveling, and then what's one thing you appreciate about being back home?
Some of the things with the traveling, like even I've been in London, I was in Utah for a while, Atlanta, Georgia, Miami, New York, just a lot of these places, and just to see how everyone do and run certain things or how they moved. I watched how they handle business at a certain speed at this place, but then you come here and they're not moving at that same speed. You're like, man, why are they so behind? Little things of that nature. And I just picked up on so many different type of cultures, so many different people, they into so many different things. But overall, nothing is like your home. It's just more settled to me. It's more genuine. It's real. I'm big on family, and my son is my everything. So I couldn't be away from my son that much longer. But But look what we got. I mean, I didn't try yoga in all these places. And now we got hot steamy yoga right here at home.
Yeah, that's great that you brought that back home. You got all these experiences, you collected all this information, and then you brought it back to your hometown. So that's great at the end of the day. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, being once I started traveling, I haven't been out the states, but just going to other states, it's so crazy how your culture can be so much different than someone else's that live with a state next to you or something like that. So that's just
Do you
really.
have a favorite place?
You said what?
Do you have a favorite place you done been?
I think Florida was really nice, and then Seattle. I really love Seattle when I went during the summer. Just the way that it looks. They're much more cleaner, and I am a big foodie on seafood. I have a love for seafood, so I was in the perfect spot.
Yeah, that's where you're in the right place.
Yeah.
You're in the right place.
I definitely enjoyed that. Only during the summer though, so I don't like the cold. So yeah, that is great that you had those experiences, and like I said, you brought it back home. So that's great. That's that you can say that you did that. So, I want to bring it back to hot steamy yoga. So I want you to describe the feeling that you have when you step out of a session. Like, what does it feel like?
Man, honestly, it feels like I just pushed my body to a limit that I maybe didn't even know I could go.
Mm-hmm.
And every time it's another limit that you find out that you can do. And I think that's it. So even when you're going through your poses, you're holding them, you're trying to get lower or higher or longer or bend forward, or, you know what I'm saying? So you're challenging yourself. And that feeling when that door opens and you feel that fresh breeze and you have fresh blood going through your body, it's a high that you chase every time. And I know for me that's what it was. Every time I'm done with it, that 60 minutes, it was a high that I just felt. My body felt great for the rest of the day. So.
Yeah, that sounds very refreshing. So, you guys, that has been a Kupfull. So, Bryan, I want to thank you for coming on and spilling your Kupfull podcast.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I love everything you're doing. Keep it up. Man, if anything I can do, help, I'm here.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. So I hope that everyone that is listening, I hope that you guys got a Kupfull, and make sure that you check out Hot Steamy Yoga. It's definitely plenty of benefits. It sounds like a great class and great benefits and everything like that. So Bryan, I hope that you enjoyed the interview as well.
Oh man, I had a great time. Thanks for letting me come on.
No problem. So you guys, has been a Kupfull with Kennedi Marie, and make sure that you're staying motivated, staying grinding. Make sure that you are putting your best foot forward, and I'll see you on the next Kupfull.
Okay.
Thank you.